How's everybody doing? Welcome in. I hope you're all doing good today. Guys, make sure you go follow my good friend Crimson. Crimmy. Well, that didn't work. I'm trying a new bot, and it's not working sometimes. There you go. Guys, make sure you go follow my good friend Crimson. Crimmy Wimmy. Yeah, I've been working on a little bit. Just a little. Yeah, I do want to say, sorry, this week has been a little crazy. I got a little sick. My eye got messed up. It's just been really hot. But yeah, today we're going to be playing some Final Fantasy PvP. So I hope you guys are ready. You was deep here? Hi, everyone. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how long I'm going to stream today. I am honestly a little tired. But I didn't want to keep you guys waiting like a whole week without streams at all. So let's do this. Look at how many people are here. Isn't that crazy? PvP is like really popping off lately. Thank you, Corpse. Well, here we go. So far, off stream, I've gone up to gold. So yeah. This is the hard part. Getting out of gold. All right. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Well, there we go. Thanks, Corpse. I'm gonna need it. Getting out of gold is kind of a headache. But once you get past gold, it's smooth sailing from there. Because then you don't have the people in bronze that don't know what they're doing. People still don't know what they're doing in the higher ranks, but yeah. Just there's less, because they have to get really lucky if they don't know how to play. And some of them still do get lucky. Dab. It looks like that person wrote dab. Damn, I was gonna do the Black Ranger dab. Come on, let's go. Come on, Toshi. Watch out, Robin. God. Fuck. I didn't know my entire team died or ran away or... I don't know what the hell they did. They just disappeared. See ya. Uh-oh. Come on. This game looks so hard. It is a little. This mode is it's kind of like more about luck. It's mostly about luck and like Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, you son of a bitch, Serenity. Hiya, boy. I don't know why I called you yeah, boy. I got this new, like, chat doc with my bot, and, shut the hell up, Robin. I was trying to get my potion off. Robin's, like, saying, everyone group up. Are you done? I was gonna die anyway. How's it going? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm just, I'm just chilling, basically. How are you doing? Everyone, make sure you go follow our good friend, Yabo McGfuel. An amazing friend of the stream. Is that the Emii? It is. It is. Feeling a little sick today, honestly. But I wanted to make sure I streamed and at least tried to make a little progress. I think that was a pretty good first game of the day. I did a couple games earlier, and both of them I lost, and I was just like, well, maybe later. That was probably the closest I came to winning all day today, which is actually sad. Hi, Kissy. Thank you for the stretch and the posture check and the hydrate and the blankie. Oops. I forgot to... There we go. Hopefully... Is that going to go through? I was hoping it would. I just redid my bot. I switched to a whole new bot. So I'm trying to get this thing to work. It's a little rough. It's a little rough around the edges, you know? Oh, there it goes. Well, thank you for that, by the way, Kissy. Thank you. And the blankie. There we go. Now we're all caught up. Kissy, you're cute. And there's a Furion. Guys, make sure you go follow Furion as well. So yeah, if something doesn't work, that's why. The bot was just recently switched. I changed from Mix It Up bot to Streamer bot because you can do more with Streamer bot. So yeah. It took me an entire day to move every command, every redeem, everything. It was a tough task. You're gonna see me next time? You're gonna rest? Okay, thank you. I hope you have the good rest of your day. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Being lazy. I've tried, I actually tried to go back to bed earlier, right? I tried. And I couldn't. It's like too hot, but also, it's also like, I felt like I couldn't breathe enough. And I'm just like, it's because it's so humid. I posted a pic of my dinner on Discord. I made a crockpot Thanksgiving casserole in August. No, I'm just kidding. I like casserole any time of the year. Your sleep schedule's fucked? Well, I just fixed mine. I woke up at 10 a.m. today, but I woke up at 10 a.m. after only sleeping 4 hours. And actually, I might have to end up moving my stream from Saturday to another day. I got approached by a company to work there, and it's only on weekends, but it's really good. It's like $40 an hour for 12-hour days. Only 2 days a week, but still, that's pretty good. And it's so good, I'm willing to move things around because I'll have the rest of the week off. It would be kind of nice to have that and stream full time. The only bad thing is like, actually, until recently, I was always like, I'm not going to get a job where I have to go there. It's in person, but it's only 2 days a week. I feel like it's a pretty good compromise. That's how I feel. It's a good compromise, but it is like a 1-hour drive from my house. That sucks. And I don't really have a good vehicle right now. So I'd have to really hope that I can get my first paycheck and get a couple things fixed on it. And then hopefully we can improve that. You know what I mean? And it's 12-hour days, which is it's an okay compromise if you're getting paid that much and it's only 2 days a week. I don't know. It's not guaranteed that I got the job yet, but hey, if I actually end up getting it, that's going to be pretty damn nice. It's only part-time. I just need to make sure it's right for me, because, like, gotta make sure I can keep my insurance and stuff, you know? Which I'll lose my insurance I have now. Oh, let me look at your dinner. Yo, that looks pretty good. That looks really good, Kissy. How is it? Yeah, actually, the reason I changed my career to begin with was because I was tired of going to work. Going to work is the worst part of work for me. I don't know why. I just hate the commute because it's like you gotta wake up early and get there. It's like, damn, that sucks. It's pretty good. I used to make it for my mom. Aw, so it's a special dish then. That's good. I haven't cooked in a little bit. I haven't cooked for a little bit. Actually, hold on. Okay, I don't think I know any of these people. Alright. I know Unholy Cannoli. And I think that guy is pretty good, if I remember. By the way, I'm going to be making my video probably starting tomorrow for the 700 subs. It will. I didn't forget about it. I just haven't been feeling very well. Still not feeling well. Come on, Toshi. Oh no. Well, this isn't good. Get me out of here. Nope. Nope. See ya. See ya, nerd. Hee hee. You can chase me, but you can't get me. Woo! Come on. See ya. Man, this guy's so pissed. First chatter to say ooh, Emii is cute gets a sub. Damn, free subs out here. I tried. I tried, dude. I tried. How you doing today, 10 days? You know... Thank you, 10 days, for gifting a sub to Kissy. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your sub, Kissy. I have to say, I'm really glad that the bot is doing this well. I expected myself to fuck up somewhere by now on the bot. Like, make a mistake with, like, putting in the variables or something, but it's looking good so far. I'm not gonna jinx it, but just saying, I did a pretty good job to this point. And thank you, Kissy. Thank you. Damn. You can only fist so hard. If you don't know the meme... Hold on. I need to find it. There it is. Fist on my friend. Are you alright? Here, let me help you to your feet. I fisted hard at you, man, but I could not fist them all. You can only fist so hard, guys. You can only fist so hard. It would make more sense if I was a monk, but I'm not. But yeah. Thank you so much again, by the way, 10 days. I appreciate that. How are you doing this weekend? Especially if I tell you what happened earlier. What the hell happened earlier? Did you do some crazy shit earlier? First was streaming, and this guy Mike dropped one hell of a line in chat, and then Foos read it in Skeletor's voice, and I made him finish with the Skeletor laugh. I'm not gonna lie, Kissy. When I read that, my mind was in other places. When I read that, I read it as like, you made him finish. And my brain was in the worst spot possible. I'm sorry, Kissy. My brain is it's been doing the rounds. I was trying to read it in the most innocent way possible. Sachi just sent me a tell. She said, "Hey, I'm over here. Can you hear me?" I'm calling for you. Where? Where are you? Is that her? No, I don't think that's her. Where? Is she already gone? Oh, that's not her. Where's she at? I think she's in a match. There's Christabel. Well, that's cute. I like that. That's a cute outfit. Here, let's target. Unable to find PC. I think I just missed her. Here's the line. It's so bad. Female. You have wide hips and supple breasts. Your womb would make a suitable gestation vessel for my progeny. You and I will copulate. That's pretty good. I like that. That's actually a really good line. Cause see, I don't know why my mind went in other places when you said that earlier, though. Because the way I initially read what you wrote was you made him finish in Skeletor's voice. I was just like, damn, it's getting kind of freaky. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, damn, that Skeletor roleplay. Yeah, I think Sachi's in a match. Yep, she's in a match. Okay. Well, you know what that means. It's time for us to go. Let's make people mad. Let's steal the rank. It was challenging him to fully commit to the bit. If you're gonna do Skeletor, you have to do the laugh. Yeah, the laugh is what makes Skeletor Skeletor. You gotta fully commit and do the entire thing if you're gonna do it. Wait, did you read it like that too, Miguel? He also read two pages of 50 Shades of Grey and an impression of Gilbert Gottfried, which was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard. Did you know that Gilbert Gottfried actually did do like a reading of that? Like, he actually did that. Oh no, Mango Jewel Pods is on the other team? Yeah, he did. Let me see if I can find it before this thing starts. Yep. It was for a comedy bit, but he did. Oh shit.
Audible.com presents
Here we go.
50 Shades of Grey,
Yep.
the erotic best-selling novel read by Gilbert Godfrey.
My inner goddess has stopped dancing and is staring too, open-mouthed and drooling slightly.
Hear it the way it was meant to be heard.
Keep still, he orders, and slowly he inserts his thumb inside me,
I'm outta here.
it around and around, stroking the front wall of my vagina. No.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Vsauce here. Whoop. Oh god, this is not good for me. This is not good for me. Hi, Mika. How are you? It was for a comedy channel on YouTube, but it says it's like called Dropout, but Jesus. We got fucking spanked. That's actually fucking sad. When May didn't even do any damage. Were they not even connected? Hello? Did they DC? Was that why we lost? Because there wasn't a guy? For one, I was the only melee. He didn't even take damage. Ah, damn. Well, that was unfortunate. I don't even think the guy connected. That was bad. I won't even repeat how Foops warms up to imitate his voice, because it is something else. Wait, what does he do? No, Mika, you stinky. Oh, well. Hi. Hi. You get the love heart. Woohoo! Hi, you. It's the PvP time! Woohoo! Let's go! I'll be back! You will. It's a specific phrase. Wait, what's the phrase? I need to know for science. Does he do like ad-libs and stuff? Hello, my friends. Well, thank you for coming, 10 days. You have a lot of stuff to do. I haven't even done the quest yet. But I am enjoying the PvP. They added 2 new ranks. And I've been trying my best to... Oh no. Oh no, you don't. Get me out. See ya. I need to heal. Oh, fuck. Come here, Charles. Hide. Where's our party at? Oh no. Watch out, bud. Oh my god, that was hot. Oh my god, that was even hotter. Did you see that shit, guys? Oh my god. Come here. Oh man. Hee. Oh no, this is not good. Damn, they're mad because I killed them. Well, he said Susan Sarandon's vajoodle, but the actual word. I'm not sure what Automod will do if I actually say the word. Well. That's quite an interesting warm-up there. Damn. Damn, we're actually coming back from this. God damn. Yeah, don't look at that guy. I'm out. When are you gonna get around to doing the stuff on 7.3 10 days? Come on, bud. Just stay in here. You don't want this shit to wear off. Alright, come on. Let's go. Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Guys, please. Please get on the point, please. Please. Oh my god. Not sure. I can't queue for Mentor till I get it done, but I'll be honest, 10 days, I haven't even unlocked Mentor roulettes yet. And I've had Mentor for like a bit. still have like 20 things that I need to like queue up for and do. Oh my, you gotta be shitting me, dude. What just killed me? I just went from 100 health to 100% to none. He shouted Susan Sarandon's Vajuha? Not the Vajuha. Man, we came so close to winning. That was actually dumb that we did it. My team really fucking threw. Yeah, I actually need to do so much. Let me show you 10 days. This is actually kind of sad. It shouldn't be like this, but it is. Look at all of the shit. There's even things with question marks on it. Yeah. I have so much stuff to do. But it's okay. One day. Yeah, that, but also it's the one after Hell's Cure, the Wraith of Snakes Extreme. I haven't unlocked it because I haven't done Hell's Cure yet. And I think the other one's like Tsukuyomi's Pain Extreme. Maybe. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on. I do. Poke poke. Guys, look at 10 days. 10 days of cute cat girl. I'm gonna check your adventurer plate. 10 days, you should check my adventurer plate. You like my adventurer plate? I don't know what the third question mark is, though. The third question mark thing, I have no idea what that is. Oh, I'll show you. Okay. My adventurer plate. Wait, where the fuck is it? I can't see my own adventurer plate? Oh, yeah, I can. Boom. There you go. Do little seizures, close at 8 on Sundays. I'm a bad dragon. Oh no, I'm the only melee that's... Oh wait, no, there's an engine, never mind. Ninja? Hello? You're such a fucking pussy. Nope. Whoa! That was so fucking close. We almost got our ass handed to us. you better get out of here. Nope. Man, my team is already bad. This is why getting out of gold is the hardest part of ranked PvP. Because it's like, actually, bronze, silver, gold, those are the hardest. Because you can queue into those without any experience at all. At least if you're going up to like... You've got to be actually shitting me. But yeah. My team, dude. My team. It makes it hard when you can have people that queue in and have no experience at all. Oops. It's a poopy situation, chat. My ninja didn't want to go in. He was just like, I'm scared. I don't want to go. It's like, you can't be afraid to fucking die. Thank you, 10 days. That helps. Shit, there was Sachi. I was gonna throw a snowball at her or something. You know, I might have to go tank. Because the game keeps giving me these groups, though, with, like, mostly DP, like, ranged DPS or magical DPS. Today, this one I'm lucky. This one's lucky. I at least have a Reaper. And this person already has their weapon out. They're ready to go. Come on. Come on. You ready? You ready? Yep, let's go. Hello? Damn it. I can't talk today. Has any of you played the new Battlefield 6 open beta? I played it last night, just a little bit, and that was some interesting shit. Me and my friend Zoss, we literally... Nope. Nice try, buddy. Everybody was pushing the crystal. What are you talking about? What is this guy on about? Everyone was there. Dude, the new Battlefield 6 open beta is actually fucking good. Me and Zoss were running around the map, pissing people off. Nice try, buddy. What? Damn it. Oh. Yeah, I might have to go tank. These teams are not really cutting it. We were running around with the defibrillator and just killing dudes. It's like a knife kill, but better. Yeah, you can run up on a dude and just defib them to death. It's crazy. Well, GG's. 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 It's alright. Yojimbo, maybe we'll win soon. Poor me and Yojimbo. We've been putting out all this effort. Alright. I'm gonna do the gunbreaker thing. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 10 days, you seem like a completionist. Why aren't you doing ranked? They have 2 new ranks. You can be one of the first to get the new rank. But yeah, you can run around. You just use the defib and people just die. It's an insta-kill every time. Could you imagine a dude running towards you with a defib? That would be terrifying. We were just running around these tight little hallways and like sliding in and just like, boom. And one of us would go down if we got killed. Boom, defib, instant revive. There at the end of our match last night, it was like 5 dudes just running around one building with defibs. It was pretty impressive. See, this is a little bit of a better team. Come on, Toshi. Well, damn. I feel like suddenly my white mage doesn't know how to white mage. That's what I feel like. You're not a fan of PvP? You don't usually do it? You tried to grind it out one season, but I haven't tried it since. I mean, I will say it's a lot better now, but it's also worse in some ways, which is kind of the same with any game. You guys, can you like not? I would really like to win eventually. And I got solo LB. That's cool. Damn. Well, it's always good to know. These teams are going so well. Man, we have been getting stomped all night. We haven't had a single win. This is rough, chat. Look at this person. They were only on the crystal for 2 seconds. That's not very good. That's not very good at all. Poor me and Yojimbo. Hi, Burger Man. How's it going? Good. Hope you're good too. I'm doing pretty good. I saw your question on Discord. And I'm going to be making a video for it probably tomorrow. I just had to get a few things together because it's hard to explain without actually showing with pictures a whole video. Well, I'm going to be putting them all together in one video. But I'll explain it to you for a second here because I don't want to queue back in quite yet. I just got fucking stomped hard, and I don't want to queue right back in. I'm still gonna make the video, but I need a good visual aid. All right, where is that? I hope you guys are ready for story time. I love how I click on my window capture and it still remembers the title from the last time I did it. And it says penis music, but it's 5 hours. We're about to fight for our Studio Ghibli Museum in 40 minutes. Oh, your tickets? Wait, are you in Japan right now, you Burger Man? Are you in Japan right now? Trying to get the flopping dead emote, but I don't know the timing. Wait, you can still do that? I thought they fixed it. 6 weeks away? Oh. Don't you have... If you're not in Japan, you have to go through a travel agency, don't you? Or can you order them online now? I think you have to get them through a travel agency here. And if you get them in Japan, you have to... If you get them in Japan, you have to get them with a phone number at the little kiosk in the convenience store. But you have to have a Japanese phone number. It won't let you put in any phone number. Yeah, so if it has a spot for a phone number, that's only for Japanese people with Japanese phone numbers. You might want to check through a travel agency, maybe. Okay, well, that's cool. Because I know in the convenience store you need a phone number. So I'm not actually sure if you can order them online or not without going through a travel agency. But yeah, good luck with that. They sell out fast, so make sure you get them quick. Because I know that they, like with the Studio Ghibli tickets, they go on sale the 10th of every month, I think. Is it? I think it's either the 10th or the 11th for the next month. So damn, I hope you get them. They sell out quick. Make sure you're ready. So anyway, I want to tell you my story here. So you asked what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in Japan. And I'm going to tell you what the most embarrassing thing in Japan was. So I need to turn the music down. All right, so the most embarrassing time I ever had in Japan was I was really drunk, right? And I was with my girlfriend at the time. And I was so drunk and I felt a little sick because I had a little too much that day. I was like, I'm not feeling very well. And she was like, oh, well, and the train's full. Everyone's like sitting on the train, you know? And here I was on the corner here. Wait. Oh, there you go. So I was like right here, right? I was already really hammered. I was sick. Like I felt sick. Like, because, you know, I drank way too much that day. I shouldn't have had that much, but I did. And I was sitting here. The train is full. There's only one seat. She said, you sit down. You need to sleep. And then I sat down and I slept. And she was standing right here. Right in front of me. Well, I was sleeping really hard. But I woke up kind of like because, you know, the train swayed me a little bit or something. And in my sleep, or in my half asleep mind, I thought she was right here, sitting next to me. Because usually, you know, when you're on the train with somebody, they sit next to you. Well, it was a businessman. And I may have accidentally groped his leg. I like took my hand I was like sleeping, like my head was back like this, you know? My head was back. And I took my hand and I ran it from the top of his leg all the way down to the knee. And then I gave his knee a subtle little squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. And it woke me up because he jerked. And he's like, you know, he's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I, like, in my half asleep mind, I'm like, this isn't right. Why is she jerking like that? Yeah, he's like, why are you squeezing my knee? He didn't say it, but he looked at me really mortified, disgusted, scared. I'm like, and I look at him and I'm like, oh, you're there? She's there? Oh. And I did like the fingers crossing thing, like, oh, I got mixed up. My bad. But I couldn't explain because I was too busy laughing. You know, I was like embarrassed laughing. I was like, oops, I got you two switched. I couldn't, you know, the finger thing where you like, oops, I got mixed up. And I couldn't stop laughing, so I couldn't explain myself. My girlfriend also saw everything happen, and she was also laughing. And this poor fucker is just like sitting there, like, he felt violated and embarrassed. And, you know, he was being laughed at least it felt like that. For me, it was like I was laughing because I was embarrassed and in shock. It's like, oh. And then, yeah, she saw it. She saw it happening. And then that was such an embarrassing moment. And, it was funny as hell. I really felt bad for the guy, but I couldn't explain it or say anything because I couldn't stop laughing. Needless to say, the poor fucker got off at the next stop, and he was gone. Nowhere to be seen. He just took off. And, well, needless to say, my girlfriend had a seat after that, so I didn't have to worry about that happening because the seat was open next to me. But yeah, we had a really good laugh about that. I still think it's funny. That's probably my most embarrassing story from Japan. But I always attract these really weird situations. You know, like, here's another situation. It wasn't quite embarrassing, right? But I was with my friend Philip. He's from the UK. He's the true blue Brit, you know? So me and Philip are sitting like here. Actually, we're on the end seats. So, but we're on this side. So it's just me and Philip, and there's only enough room for like 4 people here, right? But it's kind of an empty train. Not a lot of people on it yet because it's like late at night. And we're taking the train, and this guy gets on. It's like summertime, so he just came from like a festival. He came from a festival, and he had like a fish with a bag. You know how, like, you've probably seen it, like the little festivals. It's like the, hold on. Tsuri, no. Hold on. Tsuri Matsuri. And, yeah. It's like, hold on. I don't know what they call it. I'm always scared to look at Google Images without like changing the scene, but I'm taking a chance. I think it's okay because it's in Japanese. Oh yeah, it's like this. Except like it's not like this. You have to get a fish with this, but this like paper, it breaks. Is it King Yotsuka? King Yo Tsuka. Yeah. This one. Yeah. So this is like a really thin paper, right? And you have to like scoop up the fish. And if you can get the fish without it breaking, you can take the fish home. So anyway, I was on the train, right? We're on the train and it breaks fast because it's like really thin, like tissue paper. Once it gets wet, it deteriorates almost instantly. So you have to go fast and you have to scoop it from a side angle. If you do it any other way, you can't do it. And if you go too fast, you can't do it. So it's like, it's a test of grace and speed. So, me and Philip are sitting over here. And this guy gets on, he has a bag. And inside the bag is a little fish. And he sits over here. And it was funny because I was sitting there with Philip. And Philip said, look at that guy. He's got him a good fish. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good looking fish, you know? And we like nod at this guy and he's just like, oh yeah, hi, what's up? Like he didn't say anything, but he nodded. Well, anyway, this guy falls asleep holding this fish bag. And what happens? He drops the fucking fish bag. And it doesn't just like drop and hit the floor and like just sit there. He falls asleep with this fish bag in his hands. And when he falls asleep, he lets go of the bag. And rather than just like the bag just hitting the ground and rolling around full of water, nah. The bag hits the ground and splats. And all of this water just goes, and the fish is like skittering across the floor. Me and Philip saw this whole thing happen, and we start laughing. We can't stop laughing at this poor guy. And the fish is just like skittering, and it's like businessmen standing around, being serious, reading the paper. And like, I don't know if you guys know what train culture is like. It's just like, if you're too loud or you use the phone too loud or you use speaker on your phone or anything, if you're breaking the peace, people get annoyed, but also people will ignore you for the most part, unless they're really old. If they're really old, they're going to get mad and tell you like, hey, that's fucking noisy. Don't do that. But yeah, this guy fell asleep holding the bag. The fucking bag hits the floor. Fish skitters down this fucking way. It's like all the way over here. And this poor guy wakes up because we're laughing. He scoops the fish up in his hand and puts it in the bag with the little water that's left in it. It's like not even an inch of water. This poor little fish is like traumatized. And you know, when you see this kind of thing happen, you can't stop laughing because it's like you don't see this shit every day. So I'm sitting there laughing, and I couldn't stop, and Philip couldn't stop laughing either. And this poor guy, also embarrassed, leaves the train at the next stop. It's just, what do you do? What do you do? You can't be like, oh, sorry about that. Like, we tried to explain, it's not you, it's the fish. No, he scooped the fish up and he put it in the bag of water, but it's like only like a few centimeters of water. It's not much water at all. Just enough to get him till he gets to the next train bathroom or the poor fish, yeah, it fell on the floor from like up here. But yeah, the guy fell asleep and dropped his fish, and it went, the water and the fish went everywhere. And you know what? I'm going to give you guys a bonus. All right? I'm going to give you a little bonus. Hold on. I don't want to dox myself. Hey, thank you for the head pat, Kissy. Alright, I think I'm not gonna dox myself right now. Gotta be careful, because I'm gonna show you guys a map. Alright, so Tachikawa. This is where I used to live. I used to live here, and need to find the train station. There it is. Is there such thing as enough head pats for Emii? Sorry, I almost said Kissy, but there's no such thing as too many head pats for Kissy, that's for sure. So, this is Tachikawa, and I think this is the place. Nope, it's over here. All right. So one day, right, I went, I used to teach a lot of students, and mostly adults, but this was a student. She worked for a security company, and she was really cool, and she said, do you want to go drinking with me and my coworkers? I'm like, hell yeah, right? So her and her coworkers were really cool. But so I went here to this place. This place is it's really good. It's cheap. It's one of those typical Asian places. If you look here, they have the little milk crates that you sit on and you can drink. it's one of those cheap places where you sit on the milk crates and it's just very no frills, but it's still very good. Tastes good, good food, good alcohol, everything, right? So I was drinking and, you know, it was almost like they were cheering me on, you know, because I was like, they're like, oh, you like sake? I'm like, hell yeah, I like sake. It's good. You know, like, I love sake. And then I would have, like, the plum wine, umeshu is what it's called. And they say, oh, you like umeshu? Yeah. And they're like, oh, man, you like everything that's good. You like all the good stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I do. And anyway, I got really, really hammered. And at the end of the night, I went to the bathroom and I had like projectile vomit. And I was like, after that, I was just like, okay, I gotta go. They didn't know I was doing that in the bathroom, but yeah. So I come out and my student, she says, so, you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Actually, I gotta go because I have work tomorrow. So, yeah, here's my portion of the bill. You guys have a good night. And she walks me to the door and she says, you gonna be all right getting home? I'm like, yeah, no problem. And she's like, you sure? Yep, I am great. Don't worry about it. So she probably knew I was pretty fucked up, right? It gets worse. So she says, okay, well, be careful going home. I'll see you on Tuesday or whatever the next one was. So she goes in and she goes back to her coworkers and I'm walking. I get to maybe here. I lean up against this post because I can't walk. I'm like, oh shit, I've really fucked myself here. As I'm leaning against this post, I puke. It's so gross. And I'm just like, man, what the fuck did I do to myself? I didn't even drink that much that day. It's just, I think I drank on an empty stomach. That's what it was. And I ate as I was drinking. So it's like, you're supposed to eat before you drink, right? Well, I ate as I was drinking. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. And so I puked. And I was just like, fuck, I am messed up. And then I walk across the road here. And I'm like, I lean against this post and then I puke. And I'm like, uh-oh. I've never had this kind of problem. This is the only time I ever puked in public, by the way, in Japan. The only time I ever puked in public. Before that, 12 years. Only once. I think that's a pretty good one. I think that's pretty good. But, so yeah, I lean here, I puke, and then I say to I call my girlfriend at the time, the same one who I thought while I was squeezing her leg on the train. The same girlfriend. The one where I squeezed the guy's leg instead of her leg. And I was a little upset. I was actually kind of scared. I called her up and I said, oh, I'm having a hard time. And she said, what's going on? I said, well, yeah, actually, it was my first time puking in public except for elementary school, actually. I was so fucked up. So I called her up and I was crying. I was like, I can't move. She said, you gotta move or you're gonna be sleeping on the ground. I'm like, you're right. I gotta go. You're right. I have to go. And I start going. And I need to puke. And I stop and I puke. And then I stop and then I puke. And then I stop and then I puke. And I finally make it. I walk all this way. And when I get to like about here, I see a taxi coming behind me. I'm like, taxi, take me. Taxi picks me up. And I tell him my address. And like while we're going, I'm like, oh, you gotta stop right here. Stop, 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 stop. And he's like, what? I'm like, open the door. And I lean out the door and I puke. And he says, I'm just like, sorry about that. He's like, don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Because, yeah, in Japan, that's common on the weekends. Actually, I used to work on the weekends in the morning. And you have to really watch where you walk on a Saturday morning. Because you're going to step and puke if you're not careful. It happens. Especially in like a big party area like the one that I lived in. But yeah, he took me home. And I'll be honest, I woke up the next day and I felt like I was dead. He was a pretty cool cab driver. I loved him. But yeah, it was a great time. I had a good time with my friend that was there. And we had a pretty good time except for me puking. But yeah, the worst part of it is that when I was walking and I had to stop puking, I ended up telling myself, like, I have to keep going. So then I was like puking as I was walking. That was not a good thing. Because the next day I woke up and I like looked at my shirt and I'm like, ugh. That was disgusting. I will say I'm proud of myself. I never, ever in Japan passed out outside. Never. Not even once. The only time I kind of passed out was on the train, and it was on the last train home, and I woke up. So at the time, I lived in Hachioji, which is like one city over from here. The only time, hi Raider, how are you doing? I'm talking about stories from Japan. So yeah, one time I was drinking, and at that time, I was drinking in Shinjuku. And I lived out in Hachioji. This is about like a 45-minute train ride. And, it's not a bad trip. But when you're really drunk and you're sleepy, you sleep. And I woke up not here, but I woke up here in Takao, which is a mountain, and there's nothing there. From here to here is like about 10 minutes. Yeah, it's not that far. Actually, I woke up in Takao Sanguchi, not Takao. So I woke up here and I was just like, uh-oh. Because like, the train staff woke me up. They hit me on the leg like, hey, wake up. And I'm like, wait, what? They're like, it's the last stop, last train. I'm like, oh, shit. And I woke up, walk outside. It's completely dark. Hi, Mahoy. How are you? Hi. So, yeah, well, I walked outside. It's completely dark outside. And I'm like, oh, man, I fucked up. There's not even a good, like, internet cafe there. So I just had to deal with my mistake. And I took a taxi from here to here. It was about $50. It was about $50. So yeah, it kind of sucked, but I still went home. But you know what? My friend that night that I was drinking with gave me some like really fancy noodles from his hometown, and I accidentally forgot them in the taxi. And it was just, I remember the taxi driver was like, "Do you want the receipt?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." And if I would have got the receipt, I could have called and been like, "You know, I forgot my noodles in the taxi." I didn't even have the fucking guy's phone number, you know? So there's no way. No way I could have figured that out. Mehoy, I accidentally kicked an old man when I was in Japan. Oh, damn. How did you kick an old man? By the way, guys, make sure you go follow my good friend MH Raider. Raider's an awesome German streamer. Also a VTuber. Sometimes a flesh tuber. And Raider plays a lot of games. Recently, playing a lot of horror. I like watching Raider play horror games. It's pretty good. It's fun. It's funny. They got the damn countdown on their website. Damn. Yeah, those tickets go fast. So make sure you get them. One of my grandfather's friends worked in some capacity with Japanese businessmen back in the 80s. They brought a karaoke machine from an office Christmas party, and he noticed all the men were putting name tags on the back of their jackets. When he asked why, one of them told it was so when they passed out face first from drinking, they knew who it was. That's so good. I've never seen that. But that's a genius idea. Japanese people actually get drunk pretty quick. Actually, it's most Asian people. Asian people usually get drunk super fast because they don't have the enzyme that breaks down alcohol like white people do. And that's like just, it's an actual fact. Like you guys have probably heard of the phrase Asian glow. They have the Asian glow. Asian glow means their face is all red. It's like that after they just have 2 drinks. And yeah, they get really fucked up. It is like an allergy, but it's more like their body just can't process the alcohol like we can. Those guys had a system. They had a system to know. So, that is amazing. It sounds like a bad joke, but I'll be honest, I believe it. Well, it depends. My friend, he is Korean, and when he drinks, he can't handle it at all. 2 drinks, and he's like, "Oh, shit, I'm drunk." Yeah, CV is his name. He's pretty cool. I had a great time drinking with him in Japan with my friend Tackers. They are my friends from VR chat. Not so fun fact, Markiplier, who is half Korean, has that enzyme deficiency. As per doctor's orders, cannot drink. His heart stopped, apparently. I believe it. Did you guys know? Maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't know. But grapefruit has the same effect on some people. If your body cannot tolerate grapefruit, it could stop your heart. If you're allergic to it. Yeah, so when I was a kid, they said if you want to lose weight, you should have grapefruit. And every time I was having grapefruit, I was having like acid reflux. And I was just, I told my doctor, and the doctor's just like, wait, if you're allergic to grapefruit, you do not need to be having it. In some very rare cases, it can just like stop your heart. I'm like, oh my God. I'm glad it was just like a little heartburn. It is a shitty fruit. I fucking hate grapefruit. I hate it. You know, it actually looks good when you look at it. And then you have it, and you're just like, ugh, that shit's disgusting. Now, pineapple I love. I love pineapple. And they say pineapple makes it taste good. You know what I mean? I haven't tried yet. Pineapple's delicious. And you're a weird freak? Nah, Burger Man. Burger Man, that's not freaky to hate pineapple. But pineapple is good. I find it crazy and hard to believe that somebody dislikes pineapple, because I think pineapple is one of those things that like almost everybody likes. I can't do pineapple. I think it's those stupid fruit cocktails as a kid. Oh, that's not even real pineapple. Oh, wait, you mean the cups. Never mind. I realized you said as a kid, and I was just like, wait, hold on. Well, still, that's not even real pineapple. That's like canned shit. That's the nasty stuff. Anything can taste like garbage. I can't. Damn, look at that, guys. In Tachikawa, where I lived, it's 76 right now. How lucky are they? And it's raining. Doesn't get much better than that. The sad fruit salads from the cafeteria. Yep. 76 in August? Damn. Wait, $76? Burger Man? Damn, that's a lot of money. Oh, degrees. Never mind, sorry. Yeah, 76. I wish. Yep. Good luck getting your tickets. All right, here we go. Actually, you know what? We have ads starting in 6 minutes. I need to take a pee-pee. Little pee-pee break. We'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm going to go ahead and run ads now so we don't have them later. All right. Whew. Man, I had to pee so bad. You know, I don't know if I'm actually going to do more PvP. Every single match I've played today has been a loss. It is very unlucky. However, yeah, hope you get your tickets, Burger Man. Like, they sell the tickets for the month, so I think you'll be fine. You know, actually, I was super lucky when I went to Ghibli Museum in Japan. Super lucky. I was super lucky because I was able to get my tickets like a week before. And I don't know why. I think it's because it was right after it, like right after it reopened or something like that. But after COVID and stuff, yeah, it's going to be hard because like everything was closed after COVID. So I'm sure they have a little bit of a backlog, and also tourism opened back up. So, yeah. Yeah, you'd be fine. You'd be fine. You know, I can tell you guys another good story here. This isn't really a story about Japan per se. This is a story about streaming, my old streaming life. And this really happened. I'm not even exaggerating this. Hell yeah, you got this, Burger Man. You got it. But yeah, so when I was living in Japan, my friend Joji was going to he was going on a date. And on his date, he wanted to meet me at the park and he wanted me to bring my tequila. Bad idea. Very, very bad idea to have tequila in the park. Because, you know, in Japan, drinking at the park is kind of like a culture thing, you know? It's what you do at the park. And there's like no public intoxication laws in Japan. I've seen some really crazy shit. But it was funny because so he's like, could you bring your tequila to the park? So me and him and her, we all have a shot of tequila together.
Guys, he was so loaded.
Hi, Vexy. Thank you for the raid. How you doing? Guys, make sure you go follow my friend Vexy. How you doing? What was your stream? What, you were playing Outlast. Yo. How was Outlast? Hi, Grievers. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome. I haven't seen your stream for a bit, Grievers. I hope you're doing good. We watched a baby be born. Damn. You guys are coming in just in time for embarrassing story time. embarrassing story time. And I'll restart the story. We were still at the beginning. Yeah, I hope your stream went well, Vexy. If you guys aren't already, make sure you also go follow Grievers Enchantress. Yeah, Vexy and Grievers Enchantress. Both amazing people. I'm doing good. Just been busy. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing great. Other than dying repeatedly in PvP. And I'm trying to tell stories so I don't have to go die repeatedly. Well, not die. More like lose repeatedly. I'm on a really bad losing streak. PvP is brutal. It is. It is today, especially. I don't know. But yeah, so the story is my friend Joji wanted to go on a date and he wanted to meet me at the park. We were going to have a shot of tequila at the park. He said, "Can you bring your tequila to the park?" This is in Japan, by the way. I used to live in Japan. And the park was only 3 blocks from my house. So I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll bring my tequila. Why not? So I brought my big bottle of 1800 tequila. Añejo. If you don't know anything about tequila, Añejo is the highest grade of tequila. It was great. I watched a woman give childbirth, and Grievous was teaching me about childbirth because I had questions. Oh, shit. We talked about vagina birth, C-sections, and aftercare. God damn. It's quite an educational experience, it sounds like. How did I make it home? It was only 3 blocks. But yeah, it was Añejo 1800s tequila. So I brought it, and we all had a shot. And then after that, my friend Joji said, you know, I don't want any more. And she said she didn't want any more either. And I'm like, I didn't bring this tequila for no reason. So I had a few more. Well, I had a stream later that night. And I went home from the park, and I made it in time for my stream. And I was 3 sheets to the wind. And at that time, that's when I was streaming on Facecam. And, well, let's just say I was only awake for 20 minutes of my stream, but my stream was 8 hours. What made it even more embarrassing, I was in my underwear and I streamed on a couch. So eventually I woke up and I was on the floor in my underwear. Nobody could see me on the floor, by the way. I just slowly rolled out of my couch onto the floor. I woke up. And why did I wake up? It's because my girlfriend, the same one that watched me grope that guy's leg on the train, the same one, she... There's a story to that, and I'm gonna say the story again just in very short terms because we already said the story once, but and I'll tell that story. Just give me a sec. Let me finish this one. So she woke me up on the floor, and she was mad because I was still streaming. My lights were on and everything. She said, "What the hell are you doing?" And I was like, well, I had a little tequila last night and I woke up and, down here. And she did not like being on camera. And she walked through on camera and, she accidentally showed her face. That's it. That's it. So, but what made it even worse was my good friend. I shit you not. My good friend, his name is Will Shand. Make sure you follow him, by the way. Will Shand is an amazing streamer. I love this guy. He is one of my oldest friends on Twitch. Hands down. I've known this guy for a super long time. And this dude, he raided me when I was asleep. He raided me when I was asleep. And when I woke up, I had like 50 people in my chat sitting there watching me sleep. 50, not 15, 50. Actually, when he raided me, it was like a 200-person raid. So it started at like 200 and it went down to like 50 because I was asleep. There was nothing going on. And I remember peeking my head up above the desk and I'm like, oh, hi guys. Sorry about that. Hey guys, sorry about that. I fell asleep a little bit. Oh, it's 5 in the morning or 7 in the morning. Oops, my bad. As if it wasn't, I didn't already feel bad because I missed an entire raid. I looked and I saw that I had like over $100 of donations that people sent me to wake me up. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then just like, what is going on? And I felt so bad because at the time my stream alerts for the fucking donations was so loud. It was like my loudest alert that I had on my stream. And people just kept donating money to wake me up. And I had like $100 sitting in my bank account from that. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, guys. I'm sorry. I felt so bad. I felt so bad. I'm not going to lie. I felt so guilty. I still think about it. And I was a little embarrassed because I fell asleep in my underwear on stream. Girl showing them cheeks to the window, to the wall. Yeah. That was embarrassing. I literally got paid to sleep. Yep. Actually, I made more money from that than I usually made on a normal night, which is sad. But so anyway, Vexy Griever, I'm gonna tell you my little story. I'm gonna keep it really short, but so anyway, I was on the train one time. I was really drunk. And we get on the train, sit, and the train's full except for one seat up against the wall. So, because I was so drunk, my girlfriend at the time told me, you can just sit down and take a nap. I'll watch you. So she was standing in front of me. And when I was half asleep, I thought that she was next to me, not in front of me. And I ran my hand down this guy's leg. And I gave his knee a little squeeze, a little playful squeeze. And he jerked, and I woke up and I was like shocked because I was like, "Oh, you're standing there. This guy is next to me. Uh-oh, that was a mistake." And I'm like laughing because I'm embarrassed doing the where you point and you cross your fingers because you're like, like in the cartoons where the guy's like where did he go? And they say, oh, he went that way, and they point in 2 different directions. So I did like that. I was like, oh, you're there. I made a mistake. And I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't really explain. Well, the next stop, the guy got off of the train. And I couldn't stop laughing. And I felt so bad because I violated this poor guy. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to violate him. It just happened. I thought it was my girlfriend. He liked it. He got off at the next stop. He looked mortified and scared and everything above. All the above. I have another really good train story, but this is an American train story, though. I'm sure he eventually put 2 and 2 together and realized you were drunk. I hope so. And that's probably why I'm not in jail. He probably realized it, but he didn't want me to feel awkward, and he felt awkward, and it was a really awkward situation for everybody. And I couldn't stop laughing because I was embarrassed. And, you know, he took the easy way out. He just got off at the next stop and probably waited for the next train and took the next train without the weirdness and awkwardness and embarrassment. But hey, my girlfriend got to sit down after that. But yeah, it was just, I took my hand along his whole leg, like the top of his leg, glided my hand down the inside of his leg, and gave his knee a little squeeze. Quick, quick. Quick, quick. This next story, though, this is an American train story, okay? An American train story. You don't usually take trains in the U.S., right? You don't. But when I live in Indiana, right? And when I go to Chicago, every once in a while I'll go to Chicago, right? And I took the train to Chicago. Well, it was after I just got back from Japan. I came back from Japan off of vacation, and, you know, I was there for a few months because, you know, I just wanted to spend up my 90-day tourist visa, and I was a student, but I was, like, studying, like, online, so it didn't matter if I was actually, like, in the U.S. or not at the time. So I was just doing my classes in Japan, and, you know, I was just living there. You got your tickets? Yo, nice, Burger Man. Congrats. I'm glad you were able to get them. Man, that must have been really scary to, like, wait for that long. So anyway, on this American train, this is an Amtrak from Indiana to Chicago, because actually I was going to Chicago to interview for a job in Japan. So I was excited going there. And I just got back from Japan, and I was showing my mom pictures on my laptop. This is actually so fucked up. You know where this is going. You know where it's going. So, let me pull something up here. It really helps with the story here. No, it wasn't the underpants stream. It was something else. My mom knows about that too. Oh no. Here, I'm gonna have to do it like this. Here we go. So, okay. So this is the kind of seating arrangement in American trains, right? So it's a bit different from Japanese trains, and you know, they have, it's like an airplane, right? They have the little trays and you can use your laptop and stuff. Well, I was sitting like here, for example, right? I think I was sitting near the front of the train, and I had the tray down and I was showing my mom pictures from Japan. And, you know, I was like, you know, look at this. This is really good food. I liked this. Or, you know, and this is like the Tokyo Sky Tree and stuff like that. And then I accidentally, like, well, it wasn't accidentally, but I didn't really check the folder beforehand. And there's a picture of me in my underwear. It was like, not like, it wasn't even like, I wasn't even embarrassed because it was my mom that saw it. I was more embarrassed because, like, it was here, right? The laptop, and everybody behind me in the aisles could see it. It was like, I showed the entire train, me in my underwear. Me and my mom couldn't stop laughing. I was embarrassed, but at the same time, it was like, you know, cause like you know, like when you double click an image on your PC and you hit like the right arrow, it like scrolls through the pictures, right? Like my computer like locked up on that one for some fucking unknown reason. It stopped on that one and I kept hitting the right arrow and it wasn't going anywhere. Like it locked up. It was so embarrassing because like my mom was laughing, I was laughing, and I just showed the entire train what I looked like in my underwear. I'm like, damn. That's what I get for trying to take sexy pictures. God damn. Kissy said, I have an American train story. I went to Anime Boston in 2009 and I got on the train dressed as Cardcaptor Sakura in the summer uniform. I go to get off the train at South Station and this guy starts singing In the Navy by the Village People. And I laughed so hard, I almost tripped on the stairs. Oh, damn. Mom, the underpants stream was only one time. I wish it was that. The underpants stream actually came after that. Oh, man. Traditional Japanese attire. I accidentally sent porn to my grandma, and it was meant for a homie. Oh, no. Oh, no. That had to be bad. That had to be very embarrassing. My tripping on the train stairs was coming down from the upper deck of the double-decker commuter rail car. Damn. Oh, shit. Man, that would actually be quite the sight to see somebody singing In the Navy by the Village People. I would be so caught off guard, I probably would have fallen down the stairs myself. Speaking of sending the wrong thing to someone, Have you guys ever sent the wrong thing to somebody? I've done it once, and it was really embarrassing. And it was when I was a little kid. I was a little kid. I was like, well, actually, it wasn't little. I had a phone. But I was like 16. You know when you're like 16 and you're like a little teenager? You're a little shit, you know? And I will say, my mom is my best friend. She's my best friend. I talk to her every day. We actually sit in the living room and have like a 3 to 4 hour talk every morning when I have my breakfast. And we watch the news and laugh at the shitty local artists on TV. I've only done it a few times. I don't know. The dude had on a brightly colored Tommy Hilfiger polo, so he really stood out. Damn. The only train story I have is almost losing my sanity on an Amtrak from Oregon to San Francisco. Advertised as a 12-hour overnight train, it took 25 hours, and at one point, we were going backwards. Oh no, that's not good, Burger Man. Actually, the one I showed all my underwear to, this is in an Amtrak as well. Grievous said, I sent a picture of my bra to my bestie once, and she told me to stop stealing her boobs. Oh, no. Oopsie. My mom accidentally sent an email to the administrative assistant. An email, but gave her boss's last name in the email. Luckily, the lady laughed it off and said it happened all the time. I'm sure it does. My aunt was applying for a job, and she accidentally sent a picture of some dolls that she had. Not lewd dolls, just dolls, you know, like, they're like antiques. And she sent some pictures of dolls instead of her resume. But yeah, my mom is my best friend, guys. She's my best friend. I love my mom. Talk to her every day. And when I was a kid, me and her had an argument. And I meant to send a text message to my friend. And instead of sending it to my mom, instead of sending it to my friend, I sent it to my mom. And I said to my who I thought was my friend, my mom is being a bitch right now. I accidentally sent it to my mom. And when she came out, we had a really good laugh. She said, did you call me a bitch to your friend? We were laughing so hard. We still laugh about it. We still laugh about it all the time. I work in IT and we have an overnight crew. I came in one day to an email, a customer, that all it said was, chicken is the second best protein. I was like, excuse me. Like, they just want to know if their internet is fixed, homie. Oh my God. An email to a customer that all said chicken is the second best protein. I want to know what the first is. Because we all know what the first best protein is. The guy was like, I have no idea what happened. I was like, how much did you smoke? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. you know, the first best is, you know, a little bit of man milk. You know what I mean? You feel me? Yeah, I think it's time to do some more PvP. So, God's baby gravy. No, actually, have you ever heard of man milk? It's an actual drink. No, it's an actual drink. You guys have never... Wait, sorry, I made a mistake. It's not called man milk. It's called muscle milk. My bad. It's called muscle milk. It's called muscle milk, not man milk. Look, I looked it up. Man milk protein. I'm so lucky. There's nothing bad here. Woo. God damn, it's hot in here. I thought it was called man milk. It's the same initials. It's the same initials. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right, here we go. 10 days, you're so dedicated. Thank you for waiting patiently. I think now we can actually PvP. We had a good laugh. It's at 1, 2, 3, 4. Ain't no way. Chicago, Illinois 0000. What if it's defaults man milk? Ew.
Ooh.
You know, I could have sworn it was called man milk. I was trying to make a good joke, and it actually turned out the opposite way. I thought it was actually called man milk. Who would have thought? I spent hours today making a hex crawl map. A hex crawl map? Like a Hexbug Nano or some shit? Who would have thought it was muscle milk and not man milk? For a tabletop RPG. Oh. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. get 28 kills, 4 deaths, and 45 assists. I really hope it goes that well. I had a really good laugh, and I can only hope. Get the hell back here, Sophie. Woo! Uh-oh. Little pasta twirl skill. Dude, I love Dragoon. Do you do a lot of PvP? PK turned me onto this one game. It's just capturing my imagination. Oh well. Is that the game you're talking about? Sheesh! Get that guy. Dee 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 dee. Dude, we made that guy eat our ass. Oh my god. Uh-oh. This isn't very good for us right now. Damn, we had no out there at all. No out whatsoever. It's alright, we're actually doing pretty good right now, I think. Question mark? Cool. Let me just... Damn. Man, bards are fucking scary right now. I used to. I did PvP with Sachi last year sometime. Oh. Hell yeah. I love me some PvP. My favorite map for doing PvP is Dragoon is Cloud9. Because everybody wastes their fucking shield on the storm. Get that guy! Make him your bitch! Woohoo! First one of the day, Jesus. Look at that. I wasn't even number 1 that time. Holy shit. I actually had a competent team. I actually had a competent team. Totally changed from what it was before, though, so I gotta learn it all again. It did. It especially changed in in Dawn Trail. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woohoo! But yeah, it's completely changed. It's called Mythic Bastionland. It's like D&D, but Old England King Arthur lore. Dude, that's kind of cool. Have you ever heard what happens when Sachi plays Mahjong? I was in a call with her and Nick one time, and I laughed for 2 hours, and I ended up with a headache from laughing so hard. That's any time me and Sachi play Mahjong together, especially. When me and Sachi play Mahjong, shit gets fucking wild, dog. I'm not even kidding. Speaking of which, go follow my friend Sachi Kino. Well, I'll say this. When me and Sachi play Mahjong, there's a lot of talk about white dragons and putting them out there on the table for everyone to see. Fooparoni. Fooparoni. Oh, no. When he eats more of the ass than he had a face full of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory fudge. Oh, shit. Not like this. That's what he was saying. There's some clips of this because Nick streamed it, and pretty much the whole stream, I was laughing. Yeah, me and Sachi, we get a little wild when we play Mahjong. And believe it or not, Mahjong is way more cutthroat than actual PvP. It really is. You guys want to know something fucked up, though? I'm just going to say this. I can't believe it happened. It was like, I spent money to get rolls in Mahjong Soul so I could get my cute bunny girl. And I never got my cute bunny girl. The first one, Furia never did. He got my bunny girl. What the hell? That was my reaction when we were talking on call, too, because I was watching him do it. It's like, what the fuck? That's my bunny girl! Yeah, Sachi's brain is so active when playing Mahjong, she has no filter when she plays Mahjong.
Crab sandwiches.
Hey, Pet of 7. Thank you so much. Oh. I gotta go. See you later. Come here. Come here. Alright, you get away this time, buddy. Uh-oh. No! Yeah, she uses her filter every other stream. But when she is playing Mahjong, her brain cannot do both. So she just She'll say some really filthy things. It's always the innocent one, guys. It's always the innocent ones. Goddamn. Miss Quay says it, I'm gonna say it. That girl's on some different shit, I'm just saying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! You've got to be shitting me! No! But yeah, PFFXIV, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing today? We're throwing so hard right now, guys. I can't believe it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you tried, didn't you, buddy? No, 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 no. I never have a filter. I'm always bonked and chained. You know what, though? You love every second of it. I'm just saying. You love every second of it. Oh, I just realized we have Link Shell mod in our thing here. Hey, what's up, guys? Nope, not this time. Really, buddy? I could have just done that anyway. This red mage on some different shit, I'm just saying, guys. He comes over with a full hit bar. I can't even read that right now. My brain won't even let me. Hold on. Hold on. And there we go. See ya. Woohoo. Yeah, though. Nice to meet ya. How are ya doing tonight, cutie kitty? I am good. How are you? Oh no, not like this. Ah. Not like this. That's a very cute way to say hello. Nice first message. How you doing? Baguette. Put down the baguette. Wait, what? What were you doing? What were you doing? Wait, were you there the time Sachi said she originally thought fupa was a kind of bread? I remember that, yeah. Oh. I remember that very vividly. I also remember her saying that she thought a gyno was a type of doctor. Or not a doctor, a dinosaur. That's what I meant. She thought a gyno was a type of dinosaur. Like a Gynosaurus Rex. Baguette these nuts. It will. It will. Damn, we had that one win, and then we're like, shit. We need to get back. We need to get back. Okay, enjoy, Emii. Thank you. Pose. Yay. Pictures. Imagine. It's like PETA, except it's FUPA. You know, Saatchi's butter brand. She's also a butter churner. Everyone knows Saatchi is a butter churner, right? Saatchi's butter churner brand is, I can't believe it's not FUPA. There's Stella. She's giving us the fuck me eyes. You know, I will say this. Stella has the best portraits. She really does. Look at this. She can always capture the feeling in these. And look, it's like poking her cheek. Genius. Mine's kind of boring. Look at this. Do Little Seizures close at 8 on Sundays? I'm a bad dragon. And you gotta get that nut, you feel me? How's your eye doing, though? My eye is a little better. Just a little. It's better enough to stream. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Toshi. Nope, nope. Shit. Hi, Isato. How are you? How are you doing today? Better than mine? I'm just waving? Yo, I take a lot of pride in my portraits. Yeah, you better get out of there. You know what? I'll accept that. That was a very bad play on my part. Do Taco Bell serve breakfast anytime? Man, we're getting fucking memed on right now. This is not good. My team is not doing anything. Yo, you know what? That was actually so bad. That was so bad. Because I was spamming the LB button to do it again, but it wasn't registering. So they all had a chance to guard. That was so bad. I swear to God. Thank you. And I'm gone. I'm gone. No! Stop that. You stop it right now. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my God, no matter where I go, I'm gonna die. Yeah, it was, do talk, oh, Bill. There. Damn. Yep, do Taco Bell serve breakfast anytime. Nice job, nice job, nice job. Sorry. Shut the hell up, Ruari. Nobody asked for your opinion. He said it 3 times, like he's saying it sarcastically. I hate it when people do that shit. It makes me mad, guys. Makes me mad. How you doing today, Isato? It's been a little bit. Hope you've been doing well.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah, today is not my PvP day. I think it's because I'm actually feeling kind of sick still. You know, I think I need to go Gunbreaker again. Maybe this is the solution. Damn volcanic fart. And then we have the Clockwork Castle Town. Those are my 2 most hated maps. Actually, volcanic fart's not too bad. I hate Red Sands more than this one. Doing alright, not usually up this late much, but glad to catch a stream again. How you doing? I'm doing really good. Doing really good. I was surprised to see you pop in on the other website. I was like, whoa. So I was happy. I'm happy you're on either one. I don't try to drive to either one. However, I will say, watching on Twitch is significantly more, significantly a better viewing experience because there's music. There's music on Twitch. On YouTube, there's none. Unless we watch videos. Alright, let's see if this improves, guys. We're playing a tank now. Yeah, but I've really been I will say this, guys. I've really been enjoying doing YouTube more lately. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. Really, Isato? That's amazing. Yeah, I've been trying to do both. I've been trying to do both. I've been trying to do that and on Twitter. The Twitter one is, I don't know if it actually does anything, but you know, it's actually not bad. I have no idea if people even watch on there, but it's just like, it doesn't take any more, like, any more PC resources. Jesus Christ. I'm a tank and I'm still getting burned. This is insane. Today, like I said, might not be the day. What the hell was that? I heard a loud pop. Aw, thank you, Kissy. I appreciate anybody who watches me on Twitch or YouTube. But yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for watching me on both. Yeah, if you guys ever want to... Whoa. How the fuck did I... Okay. I don't know what I just did there. For some reason it said it twice. I must have it set up on other places. Yep, I don't think Gunbreaker's the way. We might have to try something else. Summoner. You can't go wrong with Summoner. But yeah, if you guys want to check me out on any of my other socials, feel free. I'm planning on making more videos. And now we're in ads. Damn. I missed the ad warning. My bad, my bad. I love how nowadays I'm actually getting recommended, though. If you don't know, like, I used to do Twitch way back in, like, 2013. And I've had a YouTube channel since, like, 2015. And, my channel was really dormant for a long time. It was dormant, so if you know anything about how YouTube works, if you don't post for a long time, YouTube will just stop recommending you to people. So you kind of have to do it often. And that's like, it doesn't matter what you do, whether it's streams or videos or whatever. Shorts. Like, shorts usually make you have more subscribers because it's like random people see your stuff more. But if people watch your stuff and you, like, post often, then, it's kind of crazy because... This dude needs to go. Oh no, not my pants. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. I'm out. I'm out harder than those guys on Shark Tank ever were. Uh-oh. No! No! Man, isn't that sad? You're actually tankier as a summoner than a fucking dragoon. That's kind of sad, really. At least it felt like that. Maybe they just were ignoring me because I was a little more out of the way too, but damn. And yeah, that 9 years, that's a long fucking time. But yeah, it's crazy because I thought my YouTube channel was dead. I got one, chat. Uh-oh. Can't get me, said the gingerbread man. Oh shit. Maybe they can. I'm out. Give me that. Whoa! Damn, I got fucking obliterated. But yeah, PvP is a very different animal nowadays. It's crazy. It's crazy. Before, you had a little bit of tankiness and stuff. Now the hits are way more responsive. Still that little bit of delay. We did it! Yay! Win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Man, Summoner is crazy. I'm not a Summoner pro, but I did okay. 948K is not anything to sneeze at. Good night, Vexy. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good one.
Ooh.
Okay. You know what, guys? I think I'm going to stop there for today, though. My eye's messing up a little bit still. So I'm actually going to send you guys over. Yeah, I'm going to end on a high note. We got to win. I'm done. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm going to send you guys out on a raid, though. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. But yeah, my eyeball is still a little hurt. It sucks, but, you know, I better rest it while it's getting better, you know? Show. I'm going to send you guys over to our good friend Sachi. I think Sachi's doing maps right now. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. I had a great time. I hope you do too. And we'll be back on Tuesday. We're going to continue more Stellar Blade. I can't wait. Because we're actually getting to the very good part on Stellar Blade. Very, very exciting stuff. So, thank you, Kissy. Thank you. Also, it was a good test today. I got to see that my bot works. Hell yeah. My bot's working quite well. I just noticed one little hiccup, and that's it. So, hey, I successfully moved my bot to another bot. It took an entire day, but we did it. But yeah, definitely follow on my other socials and whatnot, and I'll see you guys over in Sachi's channel. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye. Bye-bye.